Let's do it again, Sean. Let's get another green dot. What prop are we looking at tonight?
Yeah, I was screaming, turn around, Clyde Edwards.
It was wild. It was
yeah,
wild.
so tonight we're going with another running back prop. I'm going Khalil Herbert over 26.5 rushing yards. And I realize that with David Montgomery back, Herbert has gone back to the backup role in this offense. However, there are a couple of reasons why I do like this prop tonight. The first is, the Bears have averaged the fewest plays per game this season. And considering tonight's game is pretty much a pick 'em, we should see their play volume go way up here. They should also be able to lean on the run more because it's a neutral game script. In their 2 wins this year, they've averaged 38.5 rush attempts per game. So an increase in overall rushing attempts will benefit a player like Herbert. So I think he will see enough touches to clear this number. Plus, the second reason is Herbert has been an extremely efficient runner this year. He's averaging 5.9 yards per carry. According to Next Gen Stats efficiency metric, he's the most extreme north-south runner this season. And I think with Justin Fields under center, that actually helps him because the defenses have to defend the edges a bit more with him. So Herbert usually has a pretty big running lane up the middle. So I think tonight that's going to be huge. Plus Montgomery, he's coming off that ankle injury with a short week. Maybe they want to get Herbert a little bit more involved. So I'm projecting Herbert closer to 32 yards. I would bet this up to 28.5. If the number does get higher than that, I would consider just waiting for in-game props because I'm not expecting him to get his first carry until, say, halfway through the first quarter. So his yardage prop might actually go down in game. It shouldn't because, like I said, we're not expecting him to get a touch that early. So that's one alternative if you aren't able to get this number before it gets to 28.5.
No, I love that idea. When you talk about kind of the B-side running backs, right? The live number will start to drop because they're not in on the first or second drive. So you kind of get that little extra cushion. That is a great suggestion as well. Oh, here on Green Dot Daily, we don't just give you the fish. We teach you how to fish. Nick, I want to get your prop. I mean, in a game that's 37.5, right? Tied for like the lowest total in the NFL so far this season. There are multiple ways to find opportunity, and you're looking, as usual, to the kicking game.
Oh yeah, you know me. We're kicking it with Dr. Nick here, as we like to say. I am going with the Washington Commanders kicker Joey Sly to go under 1.5 extra points made. This was plus 125 very early this morning. I think it's at plus 120 now. Would definitely still bet it there. Washington, the Commanders, they have the second highest 2-point conversion attempt rate last year, and that's continued this year under the same coaching staff. They have the highest 2-point conversion attempt rate in 2022. They've gone for 2-point attempts on 5 of their 12 touchdowns this year. So that means they've only kicked 7 extra point attempts all year in 5 games. That's not even 1.5 attempts a game, let alone 1.5 makes per game. Also, Joey Sly, when he does attempt extra points, hasn't been that great. He only has a career make percentage of 88%, which is more than 5% below league average on extra points. We're also getting a 15-mile-per-hour crosswind. Yes, the Soldier Field Stadium is north to south, and the winds are coming out of the west, so it's a perfect crosswind. Also, this morning came out that Carson Wentz reportedly has a biceps tendon strain. If that impacts him, his throwing ability, the offense in any way, shape, or form, expect this to be a low-scoring affair on the Commander's side. So I'm projecting Sly to go under 1.5 extra points made 52% of the time. So I've been favored to be under this number, and we're getting plus money. I'd bet this down to plus 110.